In a world filled with endless noise and distractions, the pursuit of a quiet mind has become more valuable than ever. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a timeless framework to achieve this mental stillness. Grounded in the teachings of figures like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, Stoicism provides practical tools for navigating life's challenges while maintaining inner peace. This script delves into the principles of Stoicism and how they guide us toward mental tranquility. The Stoics believed that mental stillness is not about escaping the world, but mastering it from within. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that our peace of mind depends on how we perceive and respond to external events. The philosophy encourages us to focus on what is within our control and let go of what isn't. This simple yet profound idea is the foundation for achieving a quiet mind. One of the key lessons of Stoicism is understanding the dichotomy of control. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us that we have control over our thoughts, actions, and reactions, but not over external events or the opinions of others. By distinguishing between what we can and cannot control, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and worry. This practice helps us maintain mental clarity, even in the face of adversity. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher, emphasized the importance of perception. He taught that it is not events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. For instance, losing a job or facing criticism can be seen as devastating, but Stoicism invites us to reframe such events. Instead of dwelling on the loss, we can view it as an opportunity for growth or change. By shifting our perspective, we can remain calm and focused. Another essential aspect of Stoicism is the practice of mindfulness. The Stoics encouraged us to live in the present moment, avoiding regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. Seneca wrote extensively about the importance of seizing the present and not wasting time on what cannot be changed. This focus on the now helps us achieve mental stillness by grounding us in reality and preventing our minds from being consumed by unnecessary distractions. To cultivate a quiet mind, the Stoics also emphasized the importance of self-discipline. By exercising control over our desires and emotions, we can avoid being overwhelmed by impulses that disrupt our peace. For example, Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to rise above anger, fear, and envy. Instead of reacting impulsively, Stoicism teaches us to respond thoughtfully and with reason. This discipline creates a stable foundation for mental tranquility. Practicing gratitude is another powerful Stoic tool for achieving mental stillness. The Stoics believed in appreciating the simple things in life and recognizing the abundance we already possess. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." By focusing on gratitude, we shift our attention away from what we lack and toward what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Detachment from external outcomes is a hallmark of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics recognize that our attachment to specific results often leads to frustration and disappointment. Instead, they encouraged us to focus on doing our best and accepting whatever outcomes follow. This detachment allows us to navigate life's uncertainties with grace, reducing the mental turmoil caused by unmet expectations. Another cornerstone of Stoic teaching is the concept of memento mori, or the reminder of mortality. Reflecting on the finite nature of life helps us prioritize what truly matters and avoid being consumed by trivial concerns. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself that life is fleeting and urged himself to act with purpose. This perspective fosters a sense of urgency to live meaningfully and prevents us from being distracted by unimportant worries. Stoicism also advocates for regular self-reflection. The practice of examining our thoughts, actions, and decisions allows us to identify areas for improvement and align ourselves with our values. At the end of each day, Marcus Aurelius would reflect on how he lived and consider whether his actions were virtuous. This habit of introspection helps us maintain a clear and focused mind, free from the clutter of unresolved thoughts. Silence and solitude are additional tools for cultivating mental stillness. The Stoics valued moments of quiet reflection as a means of reconnecting with their inner selves. In today's fast-paced world, carving out time for silence can help us declutter our minds and regain clarity. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness, these practices allow us to pause and reset. Stoicism also teaches us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of resisting difficulties, the Stoics viewed them as tests of character and resilience.